In a peaceful corner of the world, where the grass stayed soft all year round, and the moonlight draped itself over hills like a silver blanket, lived a little bear named Teddy. Teddy was small and chubby, with caramel-colored fur and paws as round as cookies. He loved warm cocoa, soft moss beds, and bedtime stories more than anything. While other bears liked climbing rocks or chasing butterflies, Teddy preferred snuggling up and listening to the whispers of the night. Every evening, after brushing his fur and fluffing his pillow of dandelion cotton, he would peek outside his den and stare into the forest beyond. It wasn't an ordinary forest. It was the Whispering Woods, a magical place where trees shimmered as if sprinkled with stardust and flowers hummed lullabies when touched by moonlight. Teddy often wondered, what stories does the forest keep? What dreams do the stars hide between its leaves? One night, when the sky was painted with sleepy purples and the first stars had begun to yawn awake, Teddy tied his little red scarf around his neck and took a deep breath. "I'm going," he whispered to himself, "just for a little walk. Maybe the forest will share a story with me tonight." He stepped out gently, careful not to wake the snails snoozing beside the path. Fireflies rose from the grass like floating lanterns, blinking lazily as if greeting him. As Teddy waddled deeper, the trees arched over him like guardians. Their leaves rustled softly, not scary, but soothing, like a lullaby sung by wind. Suddenly, ting! A sparkling light zipped past his nose, leaving a trail of glitter in the air. "Hey!" Teddy giggled. "Come back!" The light looped around and hovered in front of him. It was a firefly, but not just any firefly. This one wore a tiny golden crown. "Good evening, little bear," tinkled the firefly in a bell-like voice. "I'm Luma, guardian of glow. I guide those who wander with wonder." Teddy gasped. "Are you part of the wood's magic?" Luma spun proudly. "Of course! And since you came with curiosity, the forest has agreed to show you its secrets." Before Teddy could reply, Luma zipped ahead. "Follow me, quiet paws, sleepy heart." Teddy padded after her. They soon reached a river, but not just any river. This one giggled. Each bubble that rose to the surface went tee-hee, tee-hee. "Hello," Teddy said uncertainly. The river splashed gently against the shore and spoke in a playful, watery voice. "Hello, fuzzy traveler. Want a ride? I can take you faster than your paws can go." Teddy's eyes widened. "You can talk?" "Of course! I'm Luma, the laughing river." Before Teddy could hesitate, the water shaped itself into a floating lily pad boat. Luma nudged him. "Hop in." Teddy climbed aboard, and the river carried them along smoothly like gliding on silk. The air smelled of peppermint and wild honey. Glowing fish swam beside him, their scales twinkling like dipped diamonds. "Are you going to the Whispering Willow?" asked Ripley. "Yes," said Teddy. "Do you know him?" "Oh, the willow knows everyone. He's older than time, Probably invented bedtime. Luma laughed. You'll see soon enough. The river slowed near a hill covered in soft silver grass. Teddy hopped off the lily pad boat. Thanks, Ripley. Tee-hee, come visit again, bubbled the river. They continued on foot, the ground now softly glowing with every step Teddy took. Each paw print lit up like a tiny lantern. Soon they reached a stone archway covered in ivy. An owl perched atop it, wearing tiny spectacles and balancing a stack of scrolls beside him. "Ah," said the owl in a wise, sleepy voice, "a visitor." "Hello," whispered Teddy. "Who are you?" "I," declared the owl proudly, "am Professor Houtsworth, keeper of dream scrolls. Every dream dreamed in this forest is written and stored for safekeeping." Teddy's eyes sparkled. "Do you have dream scrolls about bears?" The owl adjusted his glasses. "Hundreds. Bears who dream of dancing cupcakes, cloud-riding competitions, even one who dreamed he turned into a marshmallow." Teddy laughed. "That sounds squishy. Would you like one for tonight?" "Yes, please." The owl sorted through his scrolls and handed him one, tied with a moon-blue ribbon. "Sleep with it under your pillow, and you'll dream the sweetest dream." Teddy hugged it carefully. "Thank you." "Now go," said the owl. "The willow is waiting, and he is patient, but also old. Don't keep a tree that ancient waiting too long." They walked further until they entered a clearing bathed entirely in moonlight. In the center stood the tallest, warmest-looking tree Teddy had ever seen. His trunk wide and glowing with golden swirls, his branches sweeping across the sky like gentle arms ready for a hug. The Whispering Willow. He spoke in a deep, calming voice. "Little bear." Teddy stepped forward, heart fluttering. "Place your paw upon me." Teddy rested his soft paw on the bark. Whoosh! The world hushed. Leaves twirled around him like slow dancing snowflakes. The willow spoke again, softer this time. "Would you like a bedtime story?" Teddy nodded dreamily. "Yes, please." And so the willow told a story of stars who once came down to play hopscotch on lily pads, of a unicorn too shy to glow unless someone told her she was beautiful, of clouds who secretly loved tickling mountains. As the story wrapped around him like a warm blanket, Teddy's eyes began to droop. From behind the willow, a gentle figure peeked out, a glowing unicorn with pastel fur and eyes like moonbeams. Am I in the story?" she asked shyly. Teddy, half asleep, smiled. "You're beautiful." The unicorn blushed and glowed brighter than any lantern. The willow rumbled happily. "He speaks truth." Luma curled beside Teddy like a tiny nightlight. The unicorn laid down too. Even Professor Houtsworth fluttered nearby, settling onto a branch. The forest grew still, and under a moonlit sky, Teddy, the little bear, fell asleep in the arms of magic, dreaming of rivers that giggled, owls that sorted dreams, and unicorns who glowed when loved. And you, listening now, close your eyes like Teddy. Magic is never far. It whispers softly, good night.